Going to do a short video to show you how to change the pollen pollution filter on the Land Rover Discovery 3 we've got in today. Now, there's actually two types of filter here. Now this one on the right of the picture is a pollen filter, and you can see it's just white paper, special filter paper. And on the left here we've got the carbon impregnated one. So not only will this filter dust and pollen, this is also impregnated with carbon, which is why it looks a little bit dirty, but it's a multi-layer construction with carbon in it, and it actually takes odours out of the car. So this one's a little more expensive, but ideal if your car's a bit older. It starts to smell a bit fusty. If you've got a dog, or it's been owned by someone with a dog or a smoker, it'll start to absorb a lot of the odours from your air conditioning system and the like. It'll also make your blower blow a little bit faster if you put a clean filter in. So it's well worth doing for the cost, and it's a job you can do yourself. So we're going to show you. So the first thing you need to do is open your glove box. We've got George helping us today. So school holidays, so right then, and then show them what you're doing, George. So on the side here, move your hand a minute, you've got these little, on both sides you've got the glove box drops only to a certain amount, and what you've got to do is you've got to squeeze in this bit, and then it allows you to pop down an extra layer. Do you want me to just grab that other one, George?
Yep.
Right, okay, and we'll show them. So if you hold it there for me, George, I'll show them on the video. So what you've got here, so I'll hold it still, is you've got this top bit, and normally you've got a hole here, and that stops on this lip. So if you just squeeze it in a bit, it'll let that ride past, and then you can drop it down fully.
This one's the hard one.
And the other one is the hard one, as George points out. Right, now let that drop down fully now, George. And then what that exposes, you can see the blower. Now just above the blower, where you see that little square bit that George is pointing to now, that's a little secret door, and if we open that, now we open it, you squeeze the fitting on the left like George has just done there.
And you pull it.
And then you pull it, and then you can pull the little door off, can't you? Right, so let's show people how that works there. So stay there, George, we'll use your t-shirt as the background. So yeah, so if you just push this, so it's on the car like so, and you just push this little lip in there, and then you can remove the drawer. Now if you look at that end of the drawer, you can see you've got that little wing bit and that little flat bit. When you refit it, make sure you get it into the groove. So on that side, you've got to locate that into that groove. That's it, you got it, George, just there. Right, now what you can start to see now is the filter, but you'll notice it's about 1 inch high. So what you got to do is just pull it down. Now we've got a little corner there, luckily, but you won't always do that. Now pull it down all the way along, George, on the other side. Right, and when you pulled it down, you can pull it out, okay? Right, so pull that out. Right then, George, if you put that next to the others, okay, on there. Now this one looks like it was originally just a paper one. It may have been a carbon impregnated one, but if you look at the colour, you can see how disgusting and dirty that one is. Okay, so when you look at the filter, you'll notice it's got this little flap. Now, that little flap goes to the bottom when we reinsert it, okay? So we'll put that in now, okay? So it's going to go like so. Alright then, George, see if you can slot that in.
Alright, so if I fold
That's right, yeah, that's right, you don't need to fold it, just put the back ones okay. Alright, and slip it into that secret little drawer there.
I'm pushing.
Push in, do you want me to give it a go?
Nope. But it won't go in, that's all I can say.
It'll go. Alright, let me give it, that's it, well done. Go on then. Alright, now push the next bit in. Right, now lift that little flap up, let me get in so you... Alright, lift that little flap up, and then you need to push the whole assembly up a little bit, up inside. You give it a little squeeze in. And
I'm trying to push it more back.
Push it up. Alright, do you want me to... I'll do that. Right,
push it up, it's not
yeah,
hard.
You gotta be. Okay, it's... Alright, if you just push a little bit of force with your fingers, okay, it'll just push up a little bit, okay, and we'll show you why, because on the flap, where's the door, George? Here we go. What we've got here is on the door, you've got these little ramps here, and that just makes sure that when you close it, that the filter's pushed up. So we're going to so if we relocate that far end into that groove there, and then we should just better push that closed, and that's all in. It'll click slightly when you close it, and then we can just raise the shelf, the glove box, and you'll see it clicks in there, and yeah, that's the job done. So good luck with that.